27 states of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory have failed to access the sum of 54.9 billion naira basic education fund provided by the Universal Basic Education Commission. The funds are lying fallow despite the growing number of out-of-school children in the country. The 54.9 billion naira figure is obtained from a document prepared by UBEC in March 2024, showing state-by-state matching grants not accessed. The document, which was signed by UBEC's Director of Finance and Accounts, Adamu Musau, said the sum of 54.9 billion naira was not accessed by states as of March 28, 2024. According to the data on the document, Jigawa, Sokoto, and Zamfara states in the northwest, Borno and Taraba states in the northeast, Nasarawa state in the north-central, Ondo state in the southwest, Enugu state in the southeast, and Delta in the south-south have fully accessed their funds. However, Kaduna state failed to access the sum of 1.3 billion naira in 2023. Kano state failed to access the sum of 581 million naira in the same year, with Katsina and Kebbi states also failing to access the sum of 1.3 billion naira each in 2023. Adamawa and Bauchi states, according to the data, jointly failed to access the funds from 2022, 1.2 billion naira, and 2023, 1.3 billion naira, respectively. We're still talking education. The National Examinations Council has rescheduled the 2024 National Common Entrance Examination into Federal Unity Colleges and the entrance examination into Federal Government Academy, Suleja. NECO's Acting Director, Information and Digital Communication, Aziz Sani, who disclosed this in a statement on Tuesday, said the postponement was due to low enrollment. Sani said the Common Entrance Examination, earlier scheduled for April 20, 2024, would now be held on June 1, 2024. He also said the entrance examination for gifted and talented children into Federal Government Academy, Suleja, earlier scheduled for May 4, 2024, would now be held on May 25, 2024. All candidates, parents, guardians, schools, and relevant stakeholders are therefore enjoined to take note of the new dates for the examinations. Let's take attention away from education now. Vice President Kashim Shettima has reaffirmed the government's commitment to agricultural reforms aimed at bolstering production and improving soil management practices. Shettima spoke on Tuesday in Abuja during the launch of an agricultural initiative tagged Soil Values. In 2023, the Food and Agriculture Organization said 26.5 million Nigerians might face a food crisis between June and August 2024. The international body said states such as Borno, Sokoto, and Zamfara, including the Federal Capital Territory, were at a bigger risk. Supported by the Dutch Directorate General for International Cooperation and spearheaded by the International Fertilizer Development Center, Soil Values aims to tackle soil fertility issues, foster sustainable agricultural development over the next decade, and uplift the livelihoods of 1.5 million small-scale food producers. Shettima was represented by a Senior Special Assistant on Agribusiness and Productivity Enhancement, Kingsley Uzoma, underscored the pivotal role of agriculture in the nation's economy, noting that it contributes 24% to the GDP. It stressed the urgent need to confront issues such as land degradation, erosion, and drought, particularly in the Sahel region. The Independent National Electoral Commission on Tuesday closed its defense in the petition filed by the Social Democratic Party SDP and its candidate Murtala Ajaka against the election victory of Governor Usman Ododo of Kogi State. INEC's counsel Uchenna Njoku made this known to the Kogi State Governorship Election Petition Tribunal sitting in Abuja shortly after he tendered more documents against the SDP's petition. Njoku told a three-member panel of justices led by Justice Ado Kudo that INEC did not intend to call any witness, having assessed the case of the petitioners. Justice Kudo, who declared the commission's case closed, adjourned the matter until April 16, for Governor Ododo's second respondent to open its defense. It will be recalled that INEC conducted the Kogi governorship election on November 11, 2023. However, the SDP and its governorship candidate in the poll are challenging the declaration of Ododo of the All Progressives Congress APC as the winner of the poll. Let's take you to the southeast now. In Ebonyi State, the governor has debunked the reports that it was among the states that borrowed 111.24 billion naira from domestic and foreign financiers in its first 6 months in office. The Ebonyi State Commissioner for Finance, Leonard Uguru, affirmed that Governor Francis Nwifuru has not borrowed from either internal or foreign creditors since he assumed office on May 29, 2023. Uguru was reacting to the publication of the Debt Management Office DMO, which reported that the Ebonyi State government under Nwifuru, among other 16 states, had borrowed $125.1 million from the World Bank and International Monetary Fund. Ebonyi State, according to the report, has an external debt of $37.54 million. He reiterated that the current administration in the state is focused on human capacity development, adding that while less attention is being paid to infrastructure, the governor has mapped out plans for the second phase of the 1 billion naira empowerment of 500 hawkers. He enjoined investors to take advantage of the peaceful environment and business-friendly dispositions introduced by the All Progressives Congress government of Governor Nwifuru to invest in the state. Away from the southeast now, let's take you to Kaduna State, where the House of Assembly on Tuesday set up a 13-man committee to probe financial dealings, loans, grants, and other project implementations from 2015 to 2023 under former Governor Nasir El-Rufai's tenure. The House also mandated the committee to invite notable personalities that served during the period, including contractors, to explain how the loans and grants received during the period under review were spent. Chairman House Committee on Public Accounts, who is also the Deputy Minority Whip, Honorable Mugu Yusuf, moved the motion, saying the public needed to know what actually happened during that period. According to him, he moved the motion following the horrific comment made by the state governor, Uba Sani, on March 28, 2024, on the financial situation of the state. He also said statistics showed that Kaduna debt profile was second next to Lagos out of the 36 states. He said if a state reached a position where payment of salary became a problem, then such a situation should be looked into. And as part of efforts to ensure healthy and safe environment, the Gombe State government has introduced a monthly mandatory environmental sanitation exercise in the state, setting last Saturday of every month a sanitation day. This development was contained in a memo signed by the State Commissioner of Water, Environment and Forest Resources, Mohammed Saidu Fau, who further announced that the exercise will be conducted between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. It also added that during the exercise, all kinds of movements, excluding those providing essential services, will be restricted to ensure smooth operation of the activity.